There is breaking news just now in the trial ongoing of Sean Diddy Combs. Our Laura Coates has been covering. She's outside the court. Tell us about the theatrics inside the court.
There was a major moment just now inside of the Diddy trial. While the jury had left the room, the judge had a conference with the actual attorneys, at which point the judge said, I was so clear this morning to Mr. Agnifilo, who is the lead counsel. I was so clear this morning there were not to be any reactions to this jury. There were not to be any theatrics. Was I or was I not clear? Mr. Agnifilo said that they were clear about it. He then admonished Sean Diddy Combs, the defendant in this RICO trafficking and prostitution case, that he had been nodding at the jury. He had been looking straight at the jurors. The judge, in no uncertain terms, said that that was not the correct behavior and that he threatened to preclude Sean Diddy Combs from being inside of the courtroom for possibly the duration of his own trial if he continued to look at the jurors and nod and react in any way to the testimony that was coming in. This was a really big moment, of course, for the judge to make this statement. He is on trial, of course, fighting for his life, could spend the rest of his life in prison if he is convicted of all 5 charges. The judge said he expects this not to happen again, that the defendant in his case would look at the jurors, would nod, or in any way react. Now, you can imagine if you are the jury in this case, hearing testimony come in where the defense was scoring some significant points through a witness by the name of Bonna, who they tried to chip away from her credibility line by line, even suggesting she did not know the date of the alleged dangling off of the balcony incident, or that she was somehow in cahoots with Cassie Ventura to concoct some narrative and to promote Bonna's own civil lawsuit. So you have the impression for the jurors, if he's not able to react in some way, how would that possibly hamstring the defense? This just happened. Sean Diddy Combs threatened with not being able to be present for his trial if he reacts or nods and looks at the jury who is waiting to decide his own fate.
And Laura, as someone who has been in a number of courtrooms, seen a number of cases, how rare is it for something like this to happen, for a judge to say, listen, you keep doing this, you're not going to be sitting here for your own trial?